You were lied to. Since the day you were born, every teacher, every relative, every motivational poster on your classroom wall told you the same thing. Work hard and you will become rich, right? So let me ask you something. Your father worked hard. Your mother worked hard. Your local vegetable vendor has been working since 4 a.m. every single day for the last 30 years. Are they rich? Are you rich? The most hard-working people in this country, the construction worker, the factory laborer, a 60-hour-a-week office employee, most of them will die with less money than they need. And the person sitting in an AC office making decisions for 2 hours a day owns 3 properties and a portfolio. Hard work is not the enemy, but it is also not the strategy. And today, I'm going to show you, with logic, with evidence, with real examples, why that is true and what actually builds wealth. The core problem, time for money trap. Here's the fundamental problem with hard work as a wealth strategy. When you work hard in the traditional sense, a job, a daily labor, a shopkeeper's routine, you are trading your time for money. And time has a hard limit. There are only 24 hours in a day. You can work 8 hours, 10 hours, even 16 hours, but you cannot work 30 hours. You cannot scale yourself. Think about it. A daily wage laborer in India earns maybe 500 to 800 rupees a day. He works harder than almost anyone. His body breaks down, his knees ache, his hands are rough. But because every rupee he earns requires him to physically show up, the moment he stops, the income stops. He has income, he does not have wealth. Now compare that to someone who owns even a small piece of land, or a few shares of a company, or a YouTube channel with 1 million subscribers. They can sleep, they can travel, and money still comes in. That is not laziness, that is leverage. Real-world evidence. 3 comparisons. Let me give you 3 real-world comparisons. Not statistics, just logic you can verify yourself. Comparison 1. The laborer versus the contractor. A construction laborer works 10 hours a day every day, rain or shine. The contractor who hired him works maybe 3 hours, makes calls, signs papers, and earns 10 times more. Did the contractor work harder? No. He built a system. He leveraged other people's time. The laborer has effort. The contractor has ownership. Comparison 2. The salaried software engineer versus the business owner. A salaried software engineer in India earns 80,000 rupees a month. He's brilliant, hardworking, put in years of education. He can get a raise, maybe 1 lakh rupee a month in a few years. That's the ceiling. The founder of the company he works for, though, if the company grows, his equity grows. He can go from 0 to 100 crore rupees, not because he worked harder, but because he owns a piece of the upside. Comparison 3. The small shopkeeper versus the investor. Your neighborhood kirana store uncle opens at 8 a.m., closes at 10 p.m., 365 days a year. He barely takes a holiday. His income is maybe 25,000 rupees a month. Meanwhile, someone who invested 5 lakh rupees into an index fund 10 years ago is sitting on 20 lakh rupees today without doing a single extra hour of work. Why? Because money, when placed correctly, compounds on its own. Why society glorifies hard work, the hidden trap. Now, here's the uncomfortable question. If hard work alone doesn't build wealth, then why does everyone tell us it does? Think about who benefits when you believe hard work is the only path. Your employer benefits when you work harder without asking for equity. The government benefits when you pay taxes on your salary without building assets. The system functions smoothly when people are productive, obedient workers, not owners, not investors, not independent thinkers building their own income streams. This is not a conspiracy. It is simply how education was designed, to create employees, not entrepreneurs. Schools teach you how to get a job. They don't teach you how money compounds. They don't teach you what a mutual fund is. They don't teach you the difference between a liability and an asset. And most middle-class families, out of love, tell their children, beta, pado, nokri lo, settle ho jao, because that's what they knew. That's what felt safe. The result? A generation of hard-working, educated people who are one medical emergency away from financial crisis, not because they didn't try hard enough, but because no one taught them the rules of the money game. What actually builds wealth? The real framework. So, what does actually build wealth? Let me give you the 5 real levers. 1. High-value skills. Not just working hard, but working on things the market rewards massively. Coding, sales, investing, communication, design. These are skills where one good decision can earn what hard manual labor earns in a year. 2. Leverage. Use other people's time, other people's money, other people's networks. Every successful business owner, every investor, they leverage resources beyond themselves. One person's brain, many people's output. 3. Investments and compounding. 10,000 rupees invested every month for 20 years at a modest 12% return becomes over 1 crore rupees, not because you worked harder in year 20, but because money grew on money every single day, silently. Time in the market beat time at work. 4. Ownership. Own something that grows without your daily presence. A business, stocks, real estate, intellectual property. The goal is to build assets, things that earn for you even when you're asleep. 5. Long-term thinking and decision quality. Most people optimize for this month's salary. Wealthy people optimize for this decade's asset base. One good business decision, one right investment call, one skill you develop now, these can compound for years. Hard work without direction is just exhaustion. Direction without effort is just dreams. You need both, but the direction comes first. Mindset shift, the powerful close. I want to be very clear about something. This video is not telling you to stop working hard. Hard work still matters. It is the fuel, but a car full of fuel with no map will just burn out on an empty road. Hard work is a tool, not a strategy, and tools need direction. The person who will actually become wealthy in your generation is not the one who works the most hours. It is the one who learns the most, builds skills that compound, starts investing early, even with small amounts, takes calculated risks, and keeps going while everyone else is looking for comfort. You are 16, 20, 25 years old. You have something every rich person wishes they had more of: time. Start now. Not with 1,000,000 rupees. Start with one book on personal finance. Start with a 500 rupee SIP. Start learning one skill that makes you more valuable. Start thinking like an owner, not just an employee. The game is not rigged against you, but you do need to learn the rules, and most people never do. Don't be most people. Now, I want to hear from you. In the comments, tell me honestly, were you taught about money growing up, or did you have to figure it out yourself? Drop it below, and if this video made you think even a little bit differently, give it a like and subscribe, because the next video is going to go even deeper into how actually start building wealth with what you have right now. See you there.